was one vote shy of being a unanimous WNBA Rookie of the Year. She received 66 of the 67 votes from the panel. This draft class, 2024, led by Caitlin Clark. It's going to be one. It's going to be one. They're going to remember this.
Oh, yeah.
Problem. She is a phenomenal talent and an even better person. I happen to have met and did an event with Caitlin Clark. I think she's wonderful.
Remember when you were the new kid at school, crushing it in every class, and then someone voted for the class clown as Student of the Year? That's kind of what just happened to Caitlin Clark in the WNBA. She dominated all season but still missed out on a unanimous Rookie of the Year win. Let's talk about why this matters. Clark's rookie season was insane. You know what's crazy? She set the WNBA single season assists record with 337.
Led them in scoring. She led the rookies in scoring. She led them in assists. She averaged like 6 rebounds a game.
That's not all. She nailed 122 three-pointers, the most ever by a rookie. And get this, she became the first rookie to get a triple-double in WNBA history. Like, come on, how do you top that? But guess what? Not everyone thinks she's all that. Some people might be sweating over this rookie phenom. Why? That's what we're about to find out. You won't believe the drama that's unfolding in the WNBA right now. Is Clark shaking things up too much for some folks? Let's dive in and see what's really going on. You'd think being named Rookie of the Year would be enough, right? Not for Caitlin Clark. That missing vote has sparked a firestorm in the WNBA community. What's the big deal about unanimous votes anyway? Let's break it down. Caitlin Clark got 66 out of 67 votes for Rookie of the Year. That's crazy close to perfect, but not quite there. Why does it matter? Because unanimous means everyone agrees you're the best, no questions asked.
I mean, I don't know how you come to the conclusion that she wasn't the unanimous MVP. She got a team into the playoffs when they hadn't been to the playoffs, I think, since 2016 or 2017. Clark went in favor.
Angel Reese?
The lone vote cast not in favor of Clark went to Angel Reese.
It's like getting a standing ovation from every single person in the crowd. Here's where things get wild. That one vote, it went to Angel Reese of the Chicago Sky. Now, don't get me wrong, Reese is awesome, but Clark's season off the charts. We're talking about a rookie who broke records left and right, so why didn't she get that last vote?
Was one vote shy of being a unanimous WNBA Rookie of the Year. She received 66 of the 67 votes from the panel. They took it. They're like, bro, you gonna leave the guy off the ballot? You ain't even said, okay, you just say, you left him off the ballot.
Unc is not happy about it. He said, this girl did everything you could ask for in a rookie and then some. How in the world does she not get a unanimous vote? Can you feel his frustration? It's like watching your favorite player miss a game-winning shot by inches. You know what's even crazier? Only 5 players in WNBA history have ever been unanimous Rookie of the Year.
Congratulations to all the WNBA, to all the rookies that made the WNBA All-Rookie First Team. Congratulations. Job well done. This class going to be remembered for a long period of time.
That's it. 5. Clark was this close to joining that super exclusive club. It's like being one number away from winning the lottery. This whole situation is stirring up some serious drama in the WNBA world.
Because they try to give you every other reason why. So now give me the reasons why. She's gone. The vote kept Clark from becoming the WNBA's 5th ever unanimous Rookie.
Who was the voter?
People are wondering why Clark didn't get that last vote. Was it just personal preference? Or is there something else going on behind the scenes? Some folks are saying this might be about more than just basketball. They're wondering if Clark's rapid rise is making some of the old guard a little nervous.
Because it's the old guard, and it's this and it's that. So what's the reason now?
They've been winners all their life, right? They've been playing in hostile, rowdy environments all their life. They just young with old souls. And
I mean, think about it. This rookie comes in, breaks records, and suddenly everyone's talking about her. That's gotta ruffle some feathers, right? But here's the thing, Clark didn't just play well, she changed the game. She brought new fans to the WNBA. People who never watched women's basketball before were tuning in just to see her play. That's huge for the league. So why didn't she get that last vote? Some people are saying it might be about protecting the old ways of doing things. Like, hey, slow down, rookie. You gotta earn your stripes. But isn't that what Clark did all season? And this vote isn't just about a trophy. It's about recognizing greatness when you see it. It's about giving credit where credit is due. And let's be real, Clark's season was nothing short of incredible.
She set record for scoring, rebound, assists. I mean, three-pointers.
Problem. She is a phenomenal talent and an even better person. I happen to have met and did an event with Caitlin Clark. I think she's wonderful.
By putting in the hard work day to day, coming out there competing and leaving it all out on the floor. That's all you can ask in a young rookie.
But maybe there's more to this story. Maybe some people in the league are feeling the heat. When a rookie comes in and starts breaking records, it can make the veterans uncomfortable. It's like when a new kid comes to school and suddenly gets all the attention. This whole situation is making people ask some tough questions about the WNBA. How do they choose who gets to vote? Are they looking at the right things when they make these decisions? And most importantly, are they ready for a player like Clark to shake things up? Clark's not just shaking things up, she's turning the WNBA upside down. More fans, more buzz, more everything.
We're at the midpoint of a WNBA season that's been like no other. Record-setting numbers on the court, in the stands, and on television.
Is to show what could be done, what is possible.
Yeah.
Why would I ever be mad at that?
The fan base, both new and old, the us that have been true to this in terms of supporting women's sports, the demand is undeniable.
But here's the kicker. Some people in the league might not be too happy about it. Is the old guard feeling threatened by this newcomer? You know what's wild? The Indiana Fever just made the playoffs for the first time since 2016. That's 7 years of missing out, and then boom, Clark shows up and suddenly they're in the mix. Coincidence? I don't think so. This rookie is changing the game and she's doing it fast. Let's talk about the Clark effect. It's not just about winning games. It's about filling seats, getting people excited, and making the WNBA a hot topic. People who never cared about women's basketball before are suddenly tuning in. Why? Because they want to see what Clark's gonna do next. But here's where things get interesting. Ocho's calling this whole Rookie of the Year situation a snub. He's not just talking about the award though. He's hinting at something bigger. He's wondering if there might be some deeper issues in how the WNBA votes.
Let's not get into it, because all it's going to do is, like, people got their, this and all that.
Right.
And go at Caitlin Clark with the fierceness that your competitive juices demand.
We can go to the people, we can talk, we can be who we can be authentic. We don't have these constraints or these restraints.
Like, are some people feeling a little too comfortable with the way things have always been? Think about it. You've got this rookie coming in, breaking records left and right, getting all this attention. It's like she's rewriting the rule book on what a first-year player can do. That's gotta make some of the veterans nervous, right? Ocho's not holding back. He's calling Clark box office. That's a big deal. It means she's not just good, she's changing the game. She's the reason people are buying tickets, turning on their TVs, talking about the WNBA. But maybe that's exactly what's got some people worried. Imagine you've been in the league for years, doing your thing, and suddenly this new kid shows up and steals the spotlight. It's like being the star of the school play for years, and then a freshman comes in and gets the lead role. You might be happy for them, but part of you might also be thinking, hey, what about me? That's what Ocho and Unk are hinting at. They're saying that maybe, just maybe, some of the traditionalists in the league are feeling a little threatened. It's not just about Clark's skills on the court, it's about what she represents. A new era for the WNBA. But here's the thing, change isn't always easy. When someone comes in and shakes things up, it can ruffle some feathers. Maybe that's why Clark didn't get that unanimous vote. Maybe someone out there is trying to send a message. Slow down, rookie. You gotta earn your stripes.
This draft class, 2024, led by Caitlin Clark, it's gonna be one. It's gonna be one. They're gonna remember this.
Oh, yeah.
That Caitlin Clark is the golden goose. She's the cash cow. And wherever she goes, ratings follow. The WNBA draft.
The problem is, Clark's already earned those stripes. She's not just playing well, she's changing the whole game. She's bringing new fans to the WNBA, getting people excited about women's basketball in a way we haven't seen before. That's huge for the league.
Well, I just want to continue to see her growth for us being a leader, right? We know that she could hoop. We know that she could score the ball. We know that she can make others around her better.
Talent of those 90s Cowboys, those Super Bowl teams, we got just this. This team reminds me a lot of He say that because he know y'all will believe it.
2 games to the Connecticut Sun. What is the rest of the season going to look like, ratings-wise, for the WNBA? Are people still going to care?
So why the resistance? Why not just embrace this new star and ride the wave? Well, change is scary. When you've been doing things one way for so long, it's hard to adjust. But here's the thing, the WNBA needs this kind of shakeup. It needs players like Clark who can bring in new fans, create buzz, and take the game to the next level. You think this snub is gonna slow Caitlin Clark down? Get ready for her comeback story. This rookie's just getting started, and she's got something to prove now. Let's talk about what's next for Clark and how she might use this whole Roy drama to fuel her fire. Unks has got some advice for Clark, and it's gold. He says, if I'm Caitlin, I'm taking this and running with it. And you know what? He's on to something. Sometimes not getting what you think you deserve is the best thing that can happen to you. It lights a fire under you, makes you work harder, play smarter. Imagine Clark coming back next season with even more determination. She's already broken records, but what if she decides to shatter them? Picture her stepping onto the court, that look in her eye that says, watch this. She could take her game to a whole new level, leaving everyone wondering how they ever doubted her. But it's not just about personal glory for Clark. This could be a turning point for the entire WNBA. Think about it. A young star hungry for success, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in the game. That's the kind of story that gets people talking, gets them tuning in, gets them filling up those arena seats. Ocho's not wrong when he calls Clark box office. She's got that star quality that can't be taught, and now she's got motivation. That's a dangerous combination. We could be looking at the birth of a superstar, someone who doesn't just play the game, but changes it.
Is the old guard still watching? Why aren't these fans? If it's more, if the WNBA is more, it is, and I get it. And then Jerry like, man, I need somebody to shine. I know it's yes, I own it, but I ain't getting no shine.
You got to sit up there and pay attention to the rising tide. It lifts all boats.
What if Clark decides to expand her game even more? Maybe she works on her defense, becomes a two-way threat that no one can stop. Or maybe she focuses on leadership, becomes the kind of player who makes everyone around her better. The possibilities are endless, and that's what makes this so exciting. But here's the thing about Clark. She's not just about individual success. She's a team player. So how does she use this snub to lift up her whole team? Could we see the Indiana Fever become a powerhouse in the league, all because their star rookie decided to prove a point? And let's not forget about the fans. Clark's already brought new eyes to the WNBA. But now, with this storyline, people are going to be tuning in just to see what she does next. It's like a real-life sports movie playing out right in front of us. You know what's crazy? This could be the best thing that ever happened to the WNBA. A little controversy, a rising star with something to prove, and suddenly everyone's talking about women's basketball. Clark could be the face of a new era in the sport.
Indiana Fever, all right, with Caitlin Clark, led the league in attendance both home and on the road. Fever averaged 17,000.
Look at the ratings. The last 4 or 5 games she played. I mean, and it's something that she'd been doing all season long. Never anything to this degree.
I think we see that. We see the capability on the basketball court. She can shoot, she can handle, she certainly can pass, okay?
But it's not going to be easy. Clark's going to face some tough competition. Other players are going to step up their game, try to prove that they deserve the spotlight too. That's good for the league, good for the fans, good for basketball as a whole. So what do you think Clark should do next? Should she come out guns blazing, trying to break every record in sight? Or should she focus on team success, proving that she can lead the Fever to a championship? Hit us up in the comments with your thoughts. Here's the thing about setbacks. They're often just setups for epic comebacks. Clark's got all the tools, all the talent, and now she's got motivation.
Caitlin Clark is changing the game. She has thanked her for bringing light to the sport of women's basketball.
When they got eliminated from the playoffs, the attendance dropped,
Right.
the ratings dropped.
If Caitlin Clark is the quote-unquote savior, if she's the golden girl, milk it!
The WNBA better watch out, because Caitlin Clark 2.0 is coming, and she's gonna be unstoppable. Caitlin Clark's rookie season? Absolutely wild. She broke records, turned heads, and got everyone talking about the WNBA. But that's just the start, folks. This girl's got big plans. You know what's crazy? Clark's not just playing basketball, she's changing the whole game. She's bringing in new fans, filling seats, and making the WNBA must-see TV. And she's doing it all with a smile on her face. But here's the thing, Clark's not satisfied. That missing vote for Rookie of the Year? It's just fuel for her fire. She's gonna come back stronger, faster, better. The rest of the league better watch out. Clark said it herself, I am so excited for what the future holds. And you know what? We are too, because Caitlin Clark isn't just playing basketball. She's rewriting the rules of the game. Are you ready for what's next?